Now this week we're starting a new series I'm calling The Healing Power of Reconciliation. We're specifically going to look at today, how do you reconcile a broken relationship? Now, reconciliation is just a long word for making peace. When I reconcile to God, I make peace with God. When I reconcile with you, I make peace with you. When nations reconcile with each other, they make peace with each other. That's all it means, making peace. This week in the news, you could have read about conflicts all around the world. Just this week, conflicts in Uganda, in Palestine, Sudan, Darfur, in Kenya, in North Korea, in Kosovo, in Cuba, in Pakistan, in India, in Iraq, in Trinidad and Tobago, in Ireland, in Chad, in East Timor. Just this week, you could have read about conflicts here in America between Koreans and blacks, between Muslims and Jews, between Hispanics and Anglos, between labor and management, between Democrats and Republicans, and between environmentalists and loggers. Just this week, you could have read about, in this week's newspaper, gang wars, turf wars, net wars, generational wars, holy wars, and star wars. Do you know that in the last 3,500 years on planet Earth, there have been only 286 years of peace between nations? Out of 3,500 years of recorded history, only 286 years of peace between nations. We live in a broken, divided, fragmented world that desperately needs to learn the skills of reconciliation, the skills of making peace. Now, this morning, as we begin this series, I want to just do two things. Look at what causes conflict, and number two, what's the cure? What causes conflict, and what is the cure?